Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're looking at Coach Ed Padalecki's concept, the reserve clause.
Right. Specifically for high performers. We've got some of Coach P's writings here.
And our mission really is to unpack how ambitious people, those really driven to achieve, can set huge goals when, let's face it, the final result often isn't entirely up to them.
It's a huge paradox, isn't it? Especially in competitive fields. Business, sports. You're wired to control things, to make the win happen.
But you can't always. Coach Padalecki points that out very clearly.
And this reserve clause he talks about, it's not like a legal thing.
No, not at all. It's more a mindset, right? A way of thinking.
Exactly. It's about committing fully, going all in on your intention, your plan, your effort.
But, and this is the key part, accepting that the final score, the ultimate outcome, involves factors you just don't directly influence.
Coach P actually brings in the Stoics here, which is interesting. He mentions Deo volente.
Latin, meaning God willing.
Precisely. It draws that line. Control the effort, control the preparation, but the final result. That's different. We control our input, not necessarily the output.
Coach Padalecki uses a great analogy for this, the archer's paradox. He connects it to Apollo, god of both archery and philosophy.
It fits perfectly. Think about the archer. What do they actually control?
Okay, so first, aiming well. That's like setting clear goals, having a solid strategy.
Then executing with precision. That's your training, your preparation, the actual act of shooting the bow correctly.
And third, letting go of the arrow, releasing control. That's the moment you have to trust the process and accept you can't steer it anymore.
That's the mental shift Coach Padalecki is getting at. Focus on the process, the aiming, the execution, not just the result.
Detached from whether it hits the bullseye every single time.
Right. And view the result, whatever it is, more like feedback, data, not a judgment on your worth or effort.
Because there are things you can't control. Coach P mentions the wind, external conditions.
Think about a salesperson. They might absolutely nail the presentation, perfect pitch.
But maybe the client's budget gets cut unexpectedly. That's the wind.
Exactly. But what was in their control, their approach, their preparation, the effort they put into that presentation?
And crucially, how they respond afterwards, which ties into another idea Coach P discusses. Acquiescence.
The art of acceptance, not resignation, but actively accepting reality as it unfolds, maybe even embracing it.
He uses that great Byron Katie quote, "When you argue with reality, you lose."
But only 100% of the time. It's so true. Fighting what is just burns energy.
Energy you could be using to learn, adjust, and get ready for the next shot.
So the process Coach Padalecki suggests is embrace what happened, learn from it, make adjustments.
And get back to aiming again.
So for you listening, Coach P lays out a challenge. First step, set a clear intention, one specific meaningful goal. Commit fully to the process. Focus only on what you can control, your planning, your effort, your attitude, your preparation.
And the third, maybe hardest step.
Release the outcome. Let go of that desperate need for it to turn out exactly as you planned. Remind yourself, Deo volente, perhaps. Trust the work.
It's interesting how Coach Padalecki connects this Deo volente idea to deeper concepts of faith for some people, like thy will be done.
The core idea is similar across different frameworks, isn't it? Do your absolute best, prepare diligently.
And then let go, trust.
It becomes a cycle. Accept the result, learn whatever lessons are there, grow from it, and take the next shot with that wisdom.
So aim well, shoot straight, but also learn to maybe even love the process itself, regardless of where the arrow lands every single time. That seems to be the essence Coach P is driving at.
Absolutely. High performance, as Coach Padalecki frames it, isn't just about the grind and the strategy. It's also got this element of wisdom, accepting what's truly beyond our grasp.
So here's something to think about. In your own work, your own field, maybe your athletic pursuits, how could consciously using this reserve clause, this idea of accepting what you can't control, actually free you up?
Could it help you focus more effectively on the process, on the things you can influence?
And maybe, just maybe, reduce some of that anxiety about the final score. Something to consider. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. We hope this gives you some food for thought as you continue on your journey.